When?
There we go. Hello.
What the hell is that
God.
background, man?
It's the Comedy Store. It's a picture I took. Hang on. My internet
love
connection
the,
is unstable.
The edging.
Well, that's you know, it's AI for you. We got a ways to go till Skynet, my dude.
Oh man, I love the hair, the effect of the.
Yeah, it's like
great.
I'm Christ.
I like it.
Thank you. Son of a bitch, really? Hang on, you're coming in real broken and stupid. When you usually just come in stupid.
Yeah.
Why is the internet here so fucking garbage? There we go. We back?
Yeah, you're back.
All right, that sucked. I don't know if I'm gonna cut that out, but I might.
No, don't keep it in.
Yeah. This is a no
you look
effort
like
podcast.
Seth Rogen flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're moving like flubber, like the goo.
Well, I already look like Seth Rogen with Down syndrome. Remember that one?
Yeah, so you're Seth Rogen flubber.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it has a greenish kind of look to it too.
Well, yeah, that's because my I don't know, something's weird with the laptop's
All right, enough of that. I'm bored with that subject now.
Okay.
So tonight I'll be drinking the Truly Hard Seltzer. This is what all the kids are drinking nowadays.
Yeah, that stuff's okay. I just had Four Loko for the first time ever. Back, you know, in 2020, I had Four Loko for the first time.
I thought that shit was outlawed like 2 years ago.
It was, but they restructured and like they took out the energy drink part of it.
It's rebranded.
Which is like, yeah, which is like, that's lame. If
you know
I'm
what else
not,
is lame?
What?
You know what else is lame?
What? No, I know. I'm aware.
You
It's
probably
more
make
than
like 5
goddamn
cents a
20
pop.
bucks. Yeah. Which honestly, I could use at this fucking point. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like a new green screen.
Yeah. Well, there's no green screen here.
What is that effect? What is that thing you're using?
It's Zoom's artificial intelligence keying me. For what it is, it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'll disable the effect. I'll break the illusion.
I don't care anymore.
No, I'll show you. It's the effect of,
I'm not done with Thai.
see, that's what's behind me, which is actually pretty difficult to key out. So it's doing remarkably. No, not that one. Let's go back to the Comedy Store. Anyways, what's up? What else is up? Tell me how you really feel.
You're lucky I've been drinking.
I am, because Jesus Christ, the podcast I tried to record myself last night was garbage. Terrible, so boring.
All right, we'll go back to that in a bit. But I'm not done.
All right, go off.
I got a lot. I got a lot to get off my chest. It's not just.
さて、一丁決めてくるか。
We don't need
ルに決まったぜ。
I'm not helping that bad. You can't entertain. You can't stand there and entertain like a man. No one will get that reference, but that's okay. It's for us anyway.
I don't even know if I get it right now.
Fucking Maxwell.
Oh yeah, Jesus, it's been a while.
Yeah, he with the roller rink and the roller derby.
Yes. Oh, that was a good bit.
Yeah,
I
that was a good
recently
saga.
realized that one of the guys, or do you remember the saga where Bobo Onone did stand up?
Yeah, I love that. That one was great. Oh
The
wait,
guy
no,
who-
I'm thinking about the DJ one.
I don't remember that one.
It's the one where they would cue up music and have him like
Yes, that was beautiful.
speak before the track played, and he would always be
Where
out
he
of
tried to
sync.
hit the tried to hit the post. That was
Yeah,
beautiful.
that was
I love
fucking
Bobo. He's
hilarious.
the best. He still does shit with Anthony, which is the only reason I kind of support Anthony
Your
right
shoulder
now.
is kind of popping in and out of.
Oh yeah, I'm experiencing reality shit. You know, I'm multidimensional.
I like that we got a good visual element this episode. I think
Yeah.
it's better.
Yeah, it is. But one of the guys who
Your
actually
key is like Cool Cats.
yes, it's a little better.
I don't know, man. I don't think Cool Cat's shoulder ever popped in and out of frame like
I
that.
think it actually did.
Okay.
And remember, Cool Cat was in 2000. He keeps re-releasing it. I missed it. We should do a Cool Cat commentary.
We should. That'd be funny. But then Daddy Derek would probably take it down.
Well, that's why you put it on BitChute, where they are like, fuck copyright.
Nice.
It's a
I like the
Patreon
site
episode.
that spits in the eye of copyright.
It's great.
Fuck the content creators. Fuck the artists.
It's lit, dude. Hell yeah.
Let's exploit them all.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about movies now.
I had some. Oh no, but one of the guys the guy that drove Bobo to his gig in like Rochester is the host of one of the shows I now listen to, Revenge of the
Nice.
Sis.
What's that music you got going on back there?
Someone's doing laundry.
Hmm.
We're gonna hold on. Moment of silence for the laundry. Yep, there we go. Anyways, F in chat for our laundry.
Yes.
Um,
May the whites stay white.
oh, hold on. We're not getting racial, my dude.
Oh man. Oh, that brings me to another point.
Justice will break in the law, break in the world, 壊せ切り裂け tenderness will break in the rule 六法全書じゃ縛れない波乱分子さ振り上げた握り拳が俺たちのジャッジメント
Let's talk about the Snyder Cut.
Actually, can we get back to that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, that's a big topic. Let's start with that then.
Yeah, Snyder Cut is confirmed. It'll come out in like 3 years.
I
now.
remember a day after you said that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Remember I texted you that image, that's not gonna happen.
Did
A
I?
day
Was
later.
that-
Gotta know.
Hang on, let me
It's
get
like a day ago.
I think the context might be different. I think I might have said that it being good might not happen.
Oh. But apparently they're toying with the idea of making a miniseries, which I don't know. I don't really want that. Just make it a fucking 3-hour long movie.
Oh no, it was. Jesus Christ, the day I denied it, the day after, it's confirmed. That's great. I'm frequently super wrong on things. Anyways, Snyder Cut is confirmed, which is, it's odd because that whole, son of a bitch. Are we back?
You're frozen.
Yeah, shit. Well, it won't be
I'm
frozen on
here.
mine. It won't be frozen on mine. I don't know. Anyways, the this internet shit is garbage. Anyways, fuck, what was I saying? The
I hope this
Snyder
doesn't
Cut-
end up like that scene in Unfriended.
You got real into that again. I noticed.
Yeah. That
We'll talk
that
about
part I
that
mentioned is
after.
actually like, that was like fucking scary, that part.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see it. Anyways,
Well, hopefully,
Snyder Cut.
I think it's brand new, so I think it'll come with a digital code. Hopefully it still works.
Yeah. Anyways, the Snyder Cut is confirmed, and it is very odd to me that they keep like pushing that because like why it doesn't matter anymore. They're moving directions. Most of the cast has dropped out of the DCEU, so it's very odd.
No, but the theatrical version still exists. And it
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't think it's capable.
Give us an improved version of something that already exists. Who cares if it has no continuity?
Yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Except
I mean,
they're
Batman
they're
versus
doing it more
Superman is
like
still good.
it's not even a movie. It's like a series. It's like a 10 episode.
Hey, you're
or
breaking
6
up real
episode series.
bad.
That sucks, my dude. Could it be on your? I don't know. But yeah, it's a series rather than a.
Don't blame me.
It's this fucking garbage bandwidth we have here. Anyways, what's next? Have I talked about Modern Warfare 2 on the pod yet? How I got it, the remastered version?
No, let's try to stay on topic instead
Okay.
of bouncing back and forth.
Okay.
I don't want a June bug. I don't
That's
want
not ve-
NB17 radio over here.
It's not on brand though.
I want to kind of
stay
stay on topic.
Staying on topic is very not on brand for us.
We got to improve our brand if we want to survive.
Sure. Anyways, what are your thoughts?
I
on
mean,
the Snyder
I
Cut?
throw shade at a shitty podcast. I don't want to be in the same vein as them. You know?
Okay. Anyways, the Snyder Cut is confirmed. What are your thoughts? Because I think it's a little silly, and I also realized recently that a lot of the people who I see touting like the Snyder Cut is going to be great are also the people who didn't like BBS. It's an odd amount of overlap on those people. And it's very weird how it became idpol shit, how it became like a huge identity politics cornerstone, because it's just some dumb superhero movie that wasn't good in the first place.
Well, that's the thing is that superheroes are now like the big kind of topic.
Yeah, did we talk about Snowflake and Safe Space? That was very funny. Marvel came out with these new characters that are like, oh, it's very funny. Marvel came out with these characters a while back that one is like non-binary, except the guy who created the character refers to them as a he, which is not how you refer to non-binary characters, because, you know, they're not he's technically to them. He misgendered his own character, and that's very funny. But the reception was so terrible, I think they've just quietly scrapped them. And I find that
Sounds like it was a good idea.
It was not. They didn't.
If the author doesn't even understand his work, then it's probably best.
Yeah, no, it was to the point of being probably a little offensive to the non-binary community to misgender your own non-binary character.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, come on, dude, my dude.
I mean, that's a case of obvious pandering then.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's good for any side.
No, it isn't. You got to stick to your guns, as you know. If you're not going to legitimately compromise, just don't.
Yeah, if Marvel wanted to make characters like that, then they should have gone a writer or an artist who actually gave a shit about.
What's even funnier though is the one that wasn't like the I don't think it was the internet one was even funnier because he inhaled quote unquote internet gas. You fucking fool. It was so funny because it's like I just imagined because he can Google anything at any time. So he's the internet as a person, which is, oh boy, that's a can of worms that could be opened. He's just inhaling like.
Yeah, that sounds like
that
sounds more like a supervillain than a fucking hero.
That really would be in this day and age.
I mean, that's basically what Deadpool is.
Yeah, he's Reddit specifically, I believe.
Deadpool is like the meme superhero.
Yeah. But this one is literally memes, which is awesome because it's so stupid.
So did you ask what my thoughts are on the Snyder Cut?
I believe so, but then I got sidetracked as is the brand. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Personally, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to be like I wasn't one of those people who were like, release a Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I wanted it to be released because I think it should be released.
Yeah.
I like Zack Snyder. I
do
like
too.
what he's done with, you know, Batman vs. Superman. I loved Watchmen.
Yeah. Watchmen was great.
And I think that
fucking scene.
I think that the theatrical version had a lot of room for improvement
Yeah.
because it looked like a lot of shit was cut.
Yeah. Apparently there's a huge
I'm not a big Joss Whedon fan.
I'm not a big current Joss Whedon fan. I'm a big old Joss Whedon fan. Like Firefly era Joss Whedon.
I can't even say that because I haven't seen Firefly.
Firefly's great. You should see it. Anyways, I was talking about Suicide Squad. Apparently there's an Ayer cut that they're contemplating or something. There's a lot cut from the Suicide Squad. It's like it's silly. It's all silly.
Oh, they announced Bright too.
Really? Okay. I think I heard that. It's probably not a good idea.
I mean, I think the idea was always to be a franchise.
A franchise. Well,
that
is
was
it
a
a
goal from the beginning.
sequel? Is it a sequel or is it an anthology thing? So I don't think a sequel would work.
It's a sequel, I think.
Oof. That story probably shouldn't. It should be. I think exploring that world would be great, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, a sequel could mean that. A sequel doesn't have to be a continuation of the character's story. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't seen Bright, so I don't know how it ends.
It's
but,
fun. It's okay.
I mean, I probably won't watch it, to be fair.
Will Smith's fun.
I'm iffy about fantasy aesthetics, like fairies and shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. I like Lord of the Rings, I like Harry Potter, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Pan's Labyrinth, but that's like more almost horror than fantasy.
Yeah, that's also true. Because
I like dark.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Which that's kind of what Bright is. It's very dark because it's about it's cops.
Yeah, I know. My thoughts on fantasy are very just odd. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like
a lot of it
like
turns me off.
It's very disjointed and inconsistent.
Yes, exactly. There's no real rhyme or reason to it.
That's correct. Robert Pattinson is refused to work out during quarantine to play Batman, which I'm okay with. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't know. He's got his structure is fine.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a fat fuck.
I would like to see a fat fuck Batman.
He's not like super thin either.
No, it's
he's not like fucking Christian Bale in The Machinist.
Right, but also the thing people are like just freaking out about is like he's refusing to like take because they're not filming right now and they're like 6 months out from filming anymore. So it's like, yeah, he's not gonna keep his body unhealthily fit like 6 months before they even start filming again. Which he just doesn't want to be like have it be a detriment to his health. And a lot of people are like feel entitled, it seems, to actors like just destroying their bodies to act as Batman, which is very silly.
Yeah.
I mean, you and me are all about Robert Pattinson playing Batman. We're all in.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything's going to change that. He could literally gain 200 pounds and he'd still be a great Batman. He's one of the best
actors. They could just CG his body then.
Yeah, they literally could. It'd be easier than the stuff they did with Justice League with the mustache.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyways, yeah.
And not every actor is going to be like Christian Bale or like fucking Joaquin Phoenix, you know?
No, and in fact, actually, apparently...
I mean, those guys take it to the extreme to the point where it's like, ooh, is that really
absolutely?
a good idea?
No, it's absolutely unhealthy. Christian Bale has definitely taken probably years off his life for what he did going between Batman or The Machinist and Batman.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix as well. If you look at him in You're Never Really Here, he's like fucking jacked.
Yeah.
And then you see him in Joker, he's like, that must have been super unhealthy for him to go from that to that, like in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, definitely was. I beat Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. I don't think I've talked about that on the podcast yet. Actually, no. Let's stay with movies for a while.
Sorry, what was that? You're breaking up. What was that?
God damn it! Really? Well, I'm just gonna stay with podcasts for a while, or the movie stuff for a while. because this isn't a video. This is mostly
Okay.
movies. It's not a video game podcast. I saw most of Doom Annihilation.
Well, no, we can talk about video games, but just keep it movies right now until we get into a natural segue into video games.
I'm trying
Not
to do
from,
that,
oh,
buddy.
here's Justice League. Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I saw Doom Annihilation, most of that. That was pretty okay.
Yeah, I might watch it on my laptop, actually.
Hang on, I gotta. All right. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, Doom Annihilation was decent from what I saw. Which honestly, the thought I have about that is that people in the Doom community paraded as, well, not parade. They're like, oh no, it's Herder, women strong. And it's like, really not. It just sort of follows a female lead, barely. It's like how Black Hawk Down was quote unquote had Eversman as the protagonist, except it's an ensemble film. It's like not at all feminist, which is why people hated it in the Doom community. They said it was quote unquote too feminist, which it's like not at all. I don't know.
I'm not really a fan of how feminism is twisted into something that it is not.
Well, yeah, but this is people calling something that when it isn't that. It isn't this like
The
it isn't this Herder women strong thing. It's simply a female lead in it. Like, what I get from it is that it's more trying to capitalize off the success of Emily Blunt being in Sicario, because that lady is very clearly Emily Blunt at home.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the still. She looks like Emily Blunt. That's what came to mind.
Does.
That's actually when she was announced, I was like, oh yeah, they should have cast Emily Blunt.
Yeah, well, they couldn't afford Emily Blunt.
Exactly. That's looking back on it. At the time I didn't realize it was like a VOD movie. Like I thought it was gonna be like a legit theatrical movie.
Yeah.
Like a budget behind it.
It's honestly not terrible. It actually, a lot of people are saying, oh, it only had these 3 friggin' enemies from the game. It's like, yeah. And then they praised the 2005 movie as having so much variety in the enemies, when it's like, I think it actually had less. Like, it had Pinky, the imps, and zombies. That's all I recall from the Doom 2005 movie, which I love. It's a fun movie. But
it's a dumb movie, but it's fun.
It's absolutely dumb. But really, a Doom movie should be dumb a little bit. You can't actually make Doom entirely serious.
I think, Dread 2012?
Yes.
It's not a dumb movie, but it's like, how do I describe it?
It's actually both dumb and super smart at the same time, which is very impressive.
Yes. That's how you would approach a Doom movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
In terms of, complexity.
Yeah, it's got to have some aspects of being super silly.
Yeah. Like Alex Garland actually would be perfect to write a Doom movie.
I agree.
But now he's kind of gone past, I think, that idea now that he's the success of Ex Machina and Annihilation, and he's got that new show out, which I hear is really good.
Devs, my mother says it's great.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah. So now that we're talking about video games.
I wanted to talk about the J-horror stuff.
Oh, yeah, you did. Let's do it.
All right. J-horror is the best.
It is. You were saying how Unfriended was.
We can talk about games now.
No, you were saying how Unfriended was kind of a J-horror movie, in your opinion, a spiritual successor to early 2000s J-horror? Yeah,
I mean, it didn't really click at first when I first saw it, but I think that was the reason why I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really realize it until the other night. It's like, Unfriended really was that. It was, it's the vengeful spirit using technology to exact her revenge on those who did her wrong. That's like the basis of all the classic J-horror films, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you take the basis of Ring, One Missed Call, Pulse, and you just,
Pulse specifically.
You didn't have to remake a Japanese movie. You can just make something original and still have it feel like a classic J-horror film. And that's what they did with Unfriended, which I thought was really good.
and then bring in like new types of quote unquote innovative filming techniques, like the whole it's all screen capture and there's a ghost behind me. Oh no, I should just
Yeah, no,
be in a ghost. Hang on. No, I'm not gonna do that. It would have been very funny if I thought of it earlier.
is there just like a Sadako hair filter?
Yeah, there should be. Or just I key in a picture of Sadako behind me. That would be funny. But
Yeah, When Must Call is scary, dude. That movie freaked me out.
Yeah.
It made the inhaler sound the most startling noise in the world.
Nice. I was just watching Black Christmas.
Because that's a great film.
It is fantastic.
I need to see the 2006 or 7 whatever remake, because I saw the newest one, the one that a lot of people hate, and I thought it was not bad. I just think people would have been kinder to it had it not been called Black Christmas, because it actually has very little similarities to the original Black Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a completely different movie otherwise. Like, yeah, it takes place at Christmas at a sorority, but that's it. That's basically the only thing it shares in common.
Yep.
So if they called it something else and didn't market it as a remake, I think it
probably. Hang on.
What's up?
I'm gonna try to. Oh no, we don't even have Wi-Fi. Jesus Christ! I might lose you for a sec.
I mean, my signal's coming in pretty strong.
Yeah,
Yep,
no, it's
I'm
on
here.
me. No, we're back. Okay. Anyways, where were we? We were talking about J-horror. Anyways,
Well, actually, we're talking about Black Christmas, actually.
we were. But
And then I ordered a shit ton of movies.
Nice.
I ordered way too many movies.
You doing an unboxing?
That's what happens when you got nothing else to do and you got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Other than work.
Yeah.
Let's see, what did I order? Oh yeah, I got this really awesome Evil Dead edition. It's like the Necronomicon
Nice.
book packaging with like the fleshy kind of rubber packaging.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I got a bunch of good shit.
Awesome.
I think the one I'm most excited to watch, because there's 2 of them I'm pretty excited to watch actually that I haven't seen before. And those are, the first one is pretty interesting, the Poughkeepsie tapes, or Poughkeepsie, or I don't fucking know how you pronounce that. Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie. Because I remember seeing the.
Let's just call it Garbage Town. Fuck Poughkeepsie.
Yeah. I remember seeing the trailer for it back in theaters like 2007.
Jesus, really?
And they never released it. I looked it up on IMDb to make sure that I was remembering correctly. So I did see a trailer for it at theaters when I was seeing something at the time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until about 2010 when it came very quietly to VOD.
Mm.
And then Scream Factory eventually releases Blu-ray. And that was the first time it was ever released on disc. And that was like a year ago. And apparently it's pretty disturbing.
Nice.
The studio didn't give a reason why they canceled the release.
Yeah. Too scary.
Like, even to this day. So I don't know. I might be in for some fucked up shit.
It's just too scary.
And then also The Fourth Kind, because it's been recommended to me by like a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Especially in like the last few days. I've been talking to people in like the last few days. Like we just kind of talked about what was the scariest movie they'd seen, and that frequently came up.
Really?
So,
Scary? In the scariest list. Nice.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Mila Jovovich. I'll watch anything she's in. Even if it's not good, it's like I like her a lot. She's great.
Yeah. And the premise is interesting. It's like partial found footage. It's like she interviews abductees.
Yeah.
And like it kind of shows like, you know, it's like reenactments kind of thing, but like in the context of a movie. So it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully you get it a digital copy so I can watch it too. Although I think it's on like Netflix as well.
I think I do get a digital copy. I think I bought it new.
I'm still furious that the Underwater didn't have a digital copy because I really wanted to see that. Hello? Son of a bitch. Hello?
Hey,
You froze for a bit.
you froze for a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, also, I want to I'm excited to rewatch Pulse, the Japanese version.
Hell yeah, dude.
I ordered that too.
Masahiro Ito, the guy who created Pyramid Head, was recently talking about it on Twitter.
Nice.
He's been talking a lot of cool stuff on Twitter. He's great. He's a great follow.
Do you know if he has Instagram?
I think he's just Twitter.
Okay.
I'll check. Well, you still have a Twitter.
I don't remember the login information.
Jesus, dude. You can save it on your phone.
I have a new phone.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, not for me. I like this phone a lot better.
Well, I'm saying it sucks that you lost your login.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true. I found a way to save Instagram or not Instagram, to save Twitter and Facebook videos. So, where's Premiere? What the fuck? To save Facebook and Twitter videos. So I'm gonna I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to download but didn't know how. So I'm gonna finally be able to do that. There's some great Yakuza meme shit.
Nice.
Speaking of.
All right, now that's a good segue. You can talk video games now.
Well, it's also through
Sure.
JMR. I've been watching some Takashi Miike stuff, he did the Yakuza movie in 2007.
Directed the first One Missed Call.
Yeah. 104 films in 29 years.
Fucking
Incredibly impressive. And what's even more impressive is the ratio of good to not good. Like, from what I've seen, most of them are great. Like, quite a few of them are just incredibly influential to film itself. And most of them are just really good films. And then there's some schlock in there, I'm sure.
I mean, I've seen a good chunk of all his films are available in the U.S., like legally, like on disc.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen one that I disliked.
Yeah. I've heard the Like a Dragon, which is the title of the movie, because it's the translation of the actual title of Yakuza into English. I've heard that it wasn't incredibly well received, but the guy who plays Majima, he fucking rules.
Nice.
It is weird though, because they have the eye patch for Majima on the wrong eye. But otherwise, it like really gets the vibe of Yakuza.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the guy who plays Kiryu is a little, but it also has a lot of great like Japanese character actors that I really enjoy.
Speaking of which, one of the actors in Why Don't You Play in Hell?
Yeah.
I think he's the leader of the Yakuza. Yeah, well, I know he's the leader of the Yakuza that dressed in the kimonos and stuff.
Yeah.
You remember that movie? He is in One Missed Call.
Yeah, he's also in. He's also the guy in. I believe he's the guy in Outrage, which I was watching. I just got that trilogy and finally finished.
Those.
It's phenomenal. We only got the first two on Vudu.
I checked at work. We don't have the third one.
Shit, Outrage Code is great. It's really fun. But I love the first two.
You need to watch Crow Zero.
Yeah.
Because before he actually made a Yakuza movie, I thought that was like a pretty perfect kind of Yakuza style film that he made. Yeah. It's one of those movies where it's like a fighting high school where they just beat each other up.
Oh, a Shin, you mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it has a very Yakuza vibe.
Yeah. I'll try to check it out. But yeah, I finished Yakuza I finished Yakuza Kiwami, and I finished Yakuza 0, and I recently unlocked the Mad Dog of Shimano style for Majima. That's fun. That's a fun, just erratic style.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that you saw the last cutscene.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, that Jesus. You mean the one about where he gives up well, spoilers, where the one where he forces that dude to propose, basically?
Yeah, it's like the after credits scene, basically.
No, that one's just before the credits.
Okay. It's the one where he's in the crowd and he's done
he
like
finds
he
finds Motoko again. Yeah, that's a heartbreaking scene. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you know the original dub for Yakuza in 2006, the original game on PS2? Mark Hamill played Majima.
Nice. I mean, I'll never hear it because I don't.
It's
The
brilliant.
dubs?
It's so stupid. It's a terrible dub.
Well, maybe I'll
Mark-
watch a YouTube clip.
It's very fun. You should. I think I sent you one, or maybe I didn't. But I have a great one to send you. It's just the incessant cussing of
Nice.
Yakuza, because they just inserted swear words out of nowhere, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mark Hamill was asked about this on Twitter, and he doesn't remember it, which is very funny to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty prolific voice
He is.
actor.
But it's just that should be such an iconic role.
Uh,
And it is for the Japanese dudes, which, by the way, the casting in Yakuza has been incredibly consistent. Like, they have the guy who plays Kiryu from the first game in Japanese is the same guy who currently plays him.
nice.
There's like, for Kiwami, 70% of the voice actors returned for their characters, including like bit parts.
That's awesome.
It really is awesome. Like, I saw a comparison video. Like, the cutscenes are all apparently like identical in terms of timing. Like the lightning flash in the first cutscene,
Mhm.
identical timing from the first game to the remake.
Nice.
And I find that very impressive.
So it's a very faithful remake, not like Resident Evil, for example, where they change a lot of stuff up. Like
No,
it's
no,
pretty
it's-
much
It is in terms of remakes, it is more of the Resident Evil 1 remake, where the only thing they change is they add shit,
Mhm.
as to the Resident Evil like 2 and 3 remakes, where they change a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Man, that's been finally, we've turned the page on that in terms of the Resident Evil Veterans group on Facebook, where we're not constantly hearing people complain about, oh, my clock tower, and it's like, shut up. No one cares. It's literally longer than the original game too, where like in terms of speed runs, the
Mhm.
shortest run for the original is shorter than the shortest run for the new one.
So are people starting to stop moaning about the new one?
Finally, Jesus Christ, it was so dumb. And it's like, yeah, the original cost the same amount in its time, and didn't have an extra multiplayer mode tacked on.
Hmm.
Like, I get that you're not going to play it, but it still added value.
Yeah.
You fucking idiots. Speaking back of video games, Doom, did you follow the Mick Gordon Bethesda bullshit at all?
No, I find it too depressing.
It is pretty depressing.
The
Apparently,
fact
like,
that we're never going to get our Mick Gordon soundtrack.
that might not be true. Apparently, Hugo Martin, who works with id, he might be still trying to work him coming back. He's not going to be doing anything for the DLC though, unfortunately.
Because honestly, that might affect my interest in the Doom
Honestly,
franchise.
absolutely the same.
Because the music is so integral to the fun of those games.
It's always been that way, but Mick Gordon turned it up even higher that way.
Mhm.
But yeah. Man, we're at an hour right now. This has been fun. I only got 17 or 20 minutes to my old one when I tried to do it myself.
Well, we
I think
haven't talked in a while, so
we haven't.
not only is this a pod for potential viewers, but it's also for us to catch up.
That's true. Anyways, I think we should probably wrap it up, and maybe do a commentary a little later tonight.
I
you
don't
feel
know.
like-
I've been turning kind of early lately.
Yeah, I'm feeling tired too, to be honest.
So how you holding up?
I'm okay. I'm going crazy a little, but in a very fun way.
That's
Just
good.
I'm finding the dumbest shit hysterical.
Did you mention that you drink Four Loko on the pod, right?
I didn't. I don't think I mentioned that in this pod, but yeah, I had some Four Loko the other day. For the first, yeah, no, I did. In 2020, I had Four Loko for the first time, which is a very silly move, but it's actually pretty decent. I had the sour
Are
apple.
they still like the really big, tall fucking cans?
Oh yeah, it was
I
great.
mean, did you drink one or two?
I had a Sapporo first, and then I had Four Loko.
So how'd you feel when you woke up? Because I know that people when
Good.
they drink Four Loko, they wake up feeling like shit.
I've never had a hangover.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I know.
I had it once, and I decided it would never happen again. So
I'm also constantly feeling slightly like shit anyway, so it's
I
like,
guess
how
you
would
don't
I
notice
know?
the difference.
How would I notice
No,
the difference?
a hangover is horrible. Just nausea. You
Oh,
feel
so
like
everyday
total
life
shit,
for me.
I guess.
Yeah.
If you're just constantly nauseous.
Yeah. Anyway, so you got anything to plug?
No, I kind of slowed down the whole internet production thing. I have one video I have yet to edit, and that was like filmed like 3 days ago. So
Nice.
I'll probably edit it maybe this weekend when I give
Great.
enough of shit.
Oh, actually, one update. Remember how I told you I was requesting Rambo Rat for Life as a friend on Facebook? Confirmed.
Oh, nice.
It is very funny how I went from talking shit to now we're kind of okay. Or no, I think I'm gonna try to have him on the pod, just to stick it to Springwood because fuck him.
Mhm. So you've kind of almost successfully rebuilt that bridge.
Well, no, I've built it in the first place. Now, we started off bridges burned.
Yeah, there was no bridge.
There wasn't one. We built a bridge.
So you built a
I'm
bridge.
okay with it. Like he was talking some shit on the Silent Hill movie, and I'm like, you know what? I have a weird relationship with the Silent Hill movie because I loved it at first when I first saw it and hadn't played the games. Then I played the games and hated them, hated the movie. And then I saw the Scream Factory release, and it's like, you know, it's fine. If you take the connection to the games away, which granted, very hard to do, it's actually a really decent movie.
No, I personally think it's the best video game movie.
No, that goes to. Okay.
In terms of capturing the tone of the games and the look and the feel,
yeah,
it does an amazing job. It's just when it comes to storing characters, it's garbage.
Yeah.
In terms of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
able to look past that.
I would have said that had it been a couple months ago, but then I saw most of Like a Dragon, that is the best one, I think.
Well, I have not seen that yet.
It's great. You should check it out.
I mean, Resident Evil, the first movie, is great, obviously.
I love that as well.
But in terms of kind of the tone.
It almost gets it, but then it goes to the tone of the later games that came after it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's weird. It predated the tone shift of Resident Evil, which is very strange.
But at the same time, I don't dock at any points for that, really. It's still a great movie. It's still it's like up there for video game movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, my store just got Sonic.
You mean Sonic?
Yeah, I might play
Sonic
in the store next time.
Hell yeah, my dude.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hedgehog. Anyway, so nothing to promote. That sucks.
Yeah, I got nothing going on right now. I'm just busy living life until it ends.
Yeah, that'll hopefully, inshallah, it'll be soon. Yeah. Inshallah, my dude. I can be found as noted, right on target. That's right with W. That's this channel's name, and I want to promote that very shortly, maybe within the next 2 weeks or so. I'm going to have my comedy mentor, Don Barris, on the podcast. Yes, what's up?
I actually do have something to promote. It's not my own material though.
Okay.
It's the
Judgment.
No, we're not doing that. But fans,
give it a listen. Listen to me yourself. See what I'm talking about.
This is not a bully stream.
I'm not bullying. I'm supporting a independent.
No, you're not.
I'm sending people to listen to a podcast that is not our own.
Honestly, most of our people are probably, probably from that world.
I'm not a bully.
Don't be a bully, you fucking idiot.
I'm not cyberbullying anybody.
Go fuck, you're gonna make me cyberbully.
No, but seriously, it's a good podcast, even though he got the name wrong of the podcast.
No, it's not. It's not
that was a funny reveal. No, wait, let me one more thing.
Let's go.
2 episodes ago, he admitted.
Sincerely do, though.
Support those guys. They need it.
They do need it. They need some support. And one of the supports I'm going to give them is I gave them, don't fucking record the TV on the phone with the camcorder and have them on the phone. Just record the audio from the phone using a free app to record phone audio like Cube ACR, which is what we did to get our buddy Joe on the podcast. We also have some choice calls from the Riddler, still saved.
Oh, are you going to have any other guests other than me?
As I said, I'm going to have Don Barris in maybe the next 2 weeks.
Nice.
After I drop my Windy City Heat no bullshit review. It's going to be more of an interview format, talking more about comedy. Oh, I wanted to bring up one more point is that Also, my roast battle I should promote, but that's for promotion. You turned the page on Inception. I remember you saying.
Yeah, I did, like, pretty hard actually, because for a long, long time I was shit talking that movie.
Yeah.
I thought the script was really bad.
Yeah.
Because I thought that it was just all exposition. But rewatching it, I think I remembered it. Well, obviously I remembered it incorrectly. It's actually a lot more, I guess, nuanced and not as kind of robotic and cold scientific lingo as I remember it being.
Yeah, it's still not as good as Paprika, but you know.
No. And I still claim that Nolan ripped it off because I never hear him mention Paprika. But
Yeah.
no, it's a better movie than I gave it credit for.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah. It's
And
Nolan's
one
weaker.
of Zimmer's best scores.
Yeah, that's true. But it's also one of Nolan's weaker directing jobs, I think. Still.
I wouldn't say that.
It's just
I would
because
say
other shit
Batman
is so
Begins,
good.
The Prestige.
The Prestige was great. Shut up.
Well, to be fair, he hasn't made a bad movie.
Yeah, I mean, that was the point.
I
of what was
personally
saying,
think
actually.
Prestige is one of his weaker movies.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not even
Yeah,
saying
that's
it's like a mediocre movie. It's a really
yeah,
good movie.
it's tough with Nolan because it's like so much great shit.
By the way,
hard
Tenet
to
officially delayed.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. It sucks. That looked good.
And they dropped a new trailer in Fortnite.
Oof.
Still looks great though.
Yeah.
But I don't want to watch the new trailer now because, like, how long do I have to wait to watch this movie now?
Yeah. Anyway, so before I go, I'd like to promote my roast battle I did against Moss. He technically won it normal size. I'm going to run that joke into the ground because nothing about him's big. I did put a lot of yeah, that's true. Certainly not his talent or his ability to write jokes.
Or his size, his stature. He's a very small person.
I'm also just going to throw it out there. He probably has a little dick too. Probably.
Well, with his stature, it might look big. Who knows?
I doubt it.
He's very leprechaun-like.
Yeah.
Even his jovial kind of bouncing around is very like
Really.
fucking. Where's the pot of gold?
Well, the pot of gold you see, as stated in the roast, is it's 4 crumpled singles and a used Target gift card, and you only get that.
You don't want to give away your material. But
Hold on, you only get that if you catch him stealing your chicken fingers. Fucking #payback Maggie Moss. Pay her back, you son of a bitch. Anyway, so yeah, you can find me at Right on Target. That's this channel. That's Twitter. That's Instagram. Also, Sonichu the Revolution, the audiobook. If issue 1 officially dropped, I'm really proud of how it turned out. Anyways, I think that's it for tonight. It would suck if this hadn't been recording, but it is. That would be bad.
that would suck.
That would suck so bad. Anyways, I'm gonna stop recording, I guess.
Peace out.
Peace. End or stop recording? You want to talk after this or just?
We can talk a little bit, yeah.
All right. So I'm